It is time for your AEW Dynamite Thanksgiving Eve review. I'm not sure what I'm thankful for, but I know what I'm not thankful for, and that is having to watch this shit show filled with flippy floppy gymnasts, meth head bombs who look like they belong in the streets, and hot chicks dressed like nuns wrestling in Saudi Arabia. It can only mean one thing. It is time for your AEW review, and we kick off with William Regal. Now, we've seen how at Full Gear he turned heel. He aligned himself with MJF. Yes, MJF, Maxwell Jacob Freeman, the new AEW champion. But where is he? He's no here. Why? How the fuck can you win your first title and not show up on Dynamite? What sense did this make? I tell you what, it made no sense. William Regal tried to run down the crowd, tried to get some heel heat, says that MJF is too busy to show up in this town, whatever town it was. He asked someone at ringside what town it was because he didn't know. Crowd are chanting, fuck you, Regal. Regal sucks. I'm thinking, holy fuck, man, this product sucks. Regal actually did a good job here, but again, you know, MJF should be here. He really should be. How can you win the belt and then not turn up? Regal says that him and MJF exchanged emails, and next week you'll find out what those emails said, what the contents of those emails were. Fuck, I don't know, probably sent him some gay fucking porn, knowing MJF in this company. But yeah, Regal says you will find out what email he sent to MJF next week. Then Jon Moxley comes in through the crowd. Moxley makes his way to the ring. He's pissed off, but before he can do anything, Daniel Bryan runs in to get between Moxley and Regal. And Daniel Bryan's pushing Moxley back, and he's like, please, Mox, please, don't attack Regal, don't attack Regal. Daniel Bryan fucking dressed like an absolute bum. It's as if he's a homeless guy and they just gave him a free ticket for the streets, man. So Bryan comes in, he's pushing Moxley off. Moxley's trying to get to Regal, and then Bryan gets down on his fucking hands and knees and starts begging. I thought he was going to suck Moxley's dick for $5, man. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like they just found some... You've got... Moxley looks like a meth head. Daniel Bryan looks like an absolute bum. You combine them together and you've got meth head bums. Maybe that should be the new tag team. You know, we've had some dodgy names over the years. Remember we had Cheesehead, Head Cheese, Al Snow and Blackman. What about meth bum or bum meth for Bryan and Moxley? This is ridiculous. Then Daniel Bryan saying that, oh, please don't attack Regal. Regal made me love my father again before he died. I had 10 years of loving my father before he died. Then he says, what? Just imagine, he said to Moxley, imagine if someone helped your daughter love you despite your flaws. And it's like, what the fuck is this? Seriously, this guy's just cost Moxley a title. You should want to kill him. And Daniel Bryan's talking about all these injuries that Regal's had, and he's got bleeding in the head and all this stuff, and all these like mad and broken neck, and he says, oh, you can't hit the guy because he's like frail and fragile. And then while Daniel Bryan's saying all this pretty much just kills any hopes I had of maybe a Regal match, maybe Regal doing a comeback match and taking on Moxley. So yeah, I don't know if this was storyline or true, but by the sounds of it, William Regal's fucked. I've always wondered why he walks funny and why he stands funny in AEW. Maybe it's because his body's given up on him. I don't know, but I don't think we'll be getting William Regal versus Jon Moxley any time soon. Moxley then goes face to face with Regal and tells him to run far, far away and never comes back. Then Regal kind of does a 180, walks off. Thought it made Regal look a little bit weak, but at the same time, he didn't get out the ring when Moxley came out, so I guess it makes him a bit strong. It was an okay opening segment, but I don't know, just having two of your main guys looking like absolute fucking meth head bums, and then having Daniel Bryan getting on his knees, ready to suck Moxley's dick for what reason? Just so he doesn't hit Regal? I don't know, I didn't really like it. And shouldn't Daniel Bryan be annoyed? Shouldn't Daniel Bryan be more annoyed with Regal than he is Moxley? I mean, it's essentially... Regal just cost the Blackpool Combat Club the world title at Full Gear, but Daniel Bryan doesn't care. Daniel Bryan isn't interested. What sense does that make? No sense. And that's exactly what the result of the next match made. Orange Cassidy defeated Jake Hager. And Jake Hager was with the Jericho Appreciation Society. I don't want to hear people say that, oh, WWE doesn't book guys correctly. AEW takes former WWE guys and books them right. Look at Jack Swagger. Did he have the best career in WWE? No. But he came in, All-American, won the world title, had that good gimmick with Seb Coulter, We Are the People, got a big WrestleMania feud with Alberto Del Rio. It was some good television they were doing, especially Seb Coulter on the mic, running down Mexicans, running down illegal immigrants. What have you got in AEW? What's he done in AEW? He stood next to Jericho, looking like an absolute fucking bum. He's got some shite MMA career that nobody cares about. Jack Hager's career's done. This guy fucking sucks, unless maybe he can go back to WWE, but at this point the damage is done. But people will say that, oh, Hager's doing better in AEW, the Russian guy, Miro's doing better in AEW. No, they're not. No, they're doing fucking horrendous. They're doing nothing in AEW. Their AEW careers have been nothing short of fucking shite. And Tony Khan's going to get credit, Booker of the Year, but the guy couldn't book nothing, man. He couldn't book himself a hotel room on B&B. Fuck me, Airbnb. Guy sucks, right? So, Orange Cassidy wins. It's Superman punch, then a roll-up. Then the QT Marshall come out the factory. And then all of a sudden, House of Black come out. House of Black beat everyone up. House of Black are destroying everyone. And then it pans to them at the top of the ramp. And you've got Julia Hart, who's hot as fuck. I'm not going to deny that. But she's dressed here like an absolute nun. If you're lucky, if you observe the bottom of her legs, you can see like a tiny bit of skin around the ankle area. But what the fuck? Why they got her dressed in like this? Black suit, black trousers, black fucking hat. Like, I'm surely with her like attire, the fact that they're like this gothic stable, surely they could get a better outfit, a better costume for Julia Hart, you know, something more fucking attractive, something that would show off her body. But no, they have her dressed like a fucking guy turning up to a funeral. I mean, what the hell is this? I don't get it, man. Sucks. I think Julia Hart's hot, but I don't know why she comes out dressed in trousers and a suit trying to look like a man or something like that, or trying to look like The Undertaker. Fuck, I don't know. The Undertaker never dressed as shit as this, but you get my point, guys. It's a terrible looking attire for an attractive woman. Why not? Again, like, you know, I mean, there has been lots of, well, not lots, but you've got several, like, gothic women over the years of wrestling. I mean, Daphne always used to like wear hot like attires. Remember the vampire in ECW, Aew, used to be hot. I mean, why can't Julia Hart come out in something like that? Instead she comes out in business suit as if she's attending a job interview. It's like half job interview, half funeral. It's like, what are they going for here? I don't know. AEW World Title Eliminator, Ricky Starks versus Ethan Page. My first thought was none of these guys should be anywhere near a title shot. Ricky Stark wins with 3 spears in a row. Why? Ricky Starks versus MJF. Like, wouldn't you want MJF's first title run, his first title defense, to be against someone who's relevant, someone who can like share the same like stage with him, someone that can help make it feel like a big match? Instead, it's going to be Ricky Starks, a fucking throwaway match. It probably won't be pay-per-view, it'll probably be on like Dynamite or something, but still, I mean, it's not exactly making me want to watch this at MJF versus Ricky fucking Starks. I mean, surely they could have done something better with that. Then we move on to match 3. It's the AEW World Trio titles. Now, I'm done talking about this. These two teams are fucking horrendous. I would rather eat shit than watch these two teams. But I do want to talk about the finish, or therefore lack of finish. So, with Page, Pac, get the bastard Pac, right? The guy's got a broken nose, apart, and I don't know if it's legit or if it's they're just selling an injury, but they say he's got a broken nose. He gets hit with the fee trigger. He gets hit with a GTS. And he still fucking kicks out. The guy's got a broken nose. Kenny Omega's like smashing the fuck out his nose, and he kicks out. He keeps kicking out. Can't beat the guy. Broken nose, big moves to the fucking nose, but he kicks out. All these unbelievable fucking kickouts, and then the match ends with a shit shot for a hammer. I mean, really? You've got all these big massive moves, all these finishers that Pac's kicking out of, and then Pentagon Dark just hits some wee guy with a hammer, hits Matt Buck or whatever, Max Buck, whatever they're fucking called, the Shite Brothers, the Young Bucks, hits him in the head, and then Pac wins. Pac rolls him up and gets a pinfall, and it's like, what the hell, really? And the match itself, not going to talk about it, flip, flop and fly. If you've seen one of these matches, honestly, you've seen enough. You don't need to see 2, so why the fuck are they giving us a best of 7 series that's so predictable? You just know. I mean, you 100% know for a fact that Death Triangle's going to go 3-0 up, the Elite's going to bring it back to 3-3, and then I'm not too sure which way it's going to go after that. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to the Elite, since they are Tony Khan's lover boys, and he has gay sex with them every single night, so the Elite will probably win that. But yeah, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm not watching these matches from now on. Next time I watch AEW, when it's a trios match between these two teams, I'm just going to skip it. Well, actually, I probably should skip a trios match between any two teams, because trios matches in AEW fucking suck. But especially these two teams, I am done watching these two teams compete in trios tag team matches. Then we get Renee Young. Renee Young is here to inform us that Thunder Rosa is no longer able to defend her title due to injury, so she has had to relent relinquish the belt, which makes Jamie Hayter the new and real AEW Women's Champion. What a fucking shit way to become the actual champion. If Thunder Rosa was going to relinquish the belt tonight, why not do it on the fucking pay-per-view before the match starts, and then whoever wins is the actual real champion? You could get an announcement for the referee before the match happened at Full Gear, before the bell goes, oh, I've had an email for the anonymous general manager from fucking Monday Night Raw. Thunder Rosa has relinquished the belt, so now you two are actually fighting for a real title and not a stupid interim belt that's worth fuck all. But no, we don't get that. So now, Jamie Hayter's big moment doesn't feel like a big moment. In fact, it feels like a fucking small moment. But that's because this is a small pond. This is AEW, but the pond isn't made up of water or salt water or anything like that. It's made up of pish, because the show is full of pish. It looks like pish. It smells like pish. It's grade A, 100%. Pish. So there you go, we've got a new world champion and her name is Jamie Hayter. Then we get the fourth match of the night, triple threat tag team match, because if one tag team match wasn't enough, they're going to give you two, but it was 2 versus 2 versus 2, which isn't as bad as 3 versus 3, but still, as a tag team match, there's 6 people in it. 6 people too many for me at this stage. Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker versus Sky Blue and Willow Nightingale versus Tay Mello and Anna Jay. And it is a win for Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker, and of course they beat the Jobber tag team. They're not going to beat the tag team from JAS. They're going to beat the tag team that wrestles on AEW Dark, Sky Blue and Willow Nightingale. So there you go. Again, surprised here was absolutely nobody. Then we get the Acclaimed. They arrive. Bowen says his shoulder's feeling better, so Daddy Ass scissors him. Jay Lethal and Jarrett show up on the screen. Billy wastes no time in cutting him off, and they scissor again, and I mean, that's it. I mean, this was garbage segment, not worth talking about. Main event time, Chris Jericho versus Tomohiro Ishii. Now, AEW will bash WWE, say WWE's a retirement home and this and that. WWE uses old guys, WWE wrestlers are past it, blah 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 blah. The combined age of this Ring of Honor World Championship match in the main event was 98. 98 fucking 8, man. So if AEW fans want to talk about WWE as a retirement home, it looks like AEW is the new retirement home. And honestly, I wish they would all retire so I wouldn't have to watch them. But having said that, this was probably match of the night. I mean, it wasn't my favourite style of wrestling, but at least it was realistic. At least it wasn't flipping, flopping and flying, you know. I mean, it's Jericho and some Japanese guy having a Japanese match. Brainbuster, kick out, this, that, move. Jericho, lion salt, chop, chop, chop to the chest. Chest is bleeding, more chops to the chest. Eventually, Jericho manages to lock in the lion tamer. Aew flips Jericho off, but Jericho manages to hold on, gets him back up, and he finally taps out. So there you go. I mean, it was an okay match. It was decent. Then Jericho heads to the announcer's desk to attack Ian Riccaboni, the Ring of Honor announcer, but Claudio appears, slaps him in the face, and it looks like we're going to get Claudio versus a Jericho rematch at Ring of Honor Final Battle. Now, while this match was on, the Ring of Honor commentator says that you have to be the Ring of Honor champion going into Ring of Honor Final Battle, because that's where the money is made. And what's he talking about? That's where the money is made, Ring of Honor Final Battle. Mate, there is no money to be made in Ring of Honor. It's fucking shit. No money gets made in Ring of Honor. Anyone who wants money, they either go to Tony Khan's dad or they go to the WWE, right? They don't go to Ring of Honor to get a paycheck, right? That's not what you do. If you're a mark and you want to wrestle, then maybe you go to Ring of Honor. But Ring of Honor doesn't pay out big money. This guy's making it as if, oh, if you hold the belt going into Final Battle, you'll become a millionaire. No, you'll maybe get about $10 richer. That's about it. Anyway, Aew Dynamite fucking sucked tonight. Sucks every week. The main event was okay. You know what? The opener wasn't the worst thing ever to be. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10, right? The opener wasn't horrible, but Daniel Bryan does look like a bum. Jon Moxley does look like a meth head. That can't be denied. And who knows, maybe if I got to see a little bit more skin from Julia Hart rather than just her ankle, I could have possibly gave it a 3 out of 10. But it's getting a 2 out of 10. There you go. 98-year-old men in the fucking main event, and they're better than all the young guys in the triple threat trio match. Make it make sense. That's it, guys. Till next time. Peace.